Hello.
Happy Monday. Here's hoping you had a fantastic weekend.
Hey, we're all back together again.
That's right. That's right.
We are.
Everybody have a good weekend?
Amazing weekend. Went by too fast as always.
Doesn't it always go by too fast?
It does.
It's finally feeling like fall around here.
It is. And we got the bad weather out of here. You know,
boom. This
Friday
week is going to be dry. No
yeah.
storms. Should be. I mean, mornings going to be kind of chilly, but still nice afternoons.
Yeah,
We
it's
like
time
it.
to switch to that fall wardrobe.
It's like the sweet spot in our forecast. Like it's no longer the 90s
Yes.
and it's not like, you know, the 60s yet. It's like just that nice 70s.
But we all missed the yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The yellow
And
memo.
look at the bright spot.
Maybe this is more of a summer dress, but it's Rent the Runway, so I needed to get it in before I have to send it back.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful, as you said.
Speaking of
You're
outfits,
outshining us, literally.
you are statistically, according to a new study, surrounded by 3 slackers because we're men. A new study says that 50% of men repeat an outfit within 1 week.
Absolutely.
And 20% of men repeat an outfit 3 times within
You're
a
talking
week.
to work,
Yes,
not at home.
Yes. We're
Okay.
talking about to work.
Well, at home,
At home, I wear like the same thing all the time.
So let us know, men out there, how often do you repeat an outfit? Do you put any thought into it? Or women who love men, do you encourage your man to do better or dress better? Or, I mean, you and I talk about this all the time.
So I have a little system where off camera, I don't care. I wear the same thing like all the time. My friends see me in the same rotation of outfits. But on TV, because we get emails from people sometimes, I will take a picture of what I'm wearing, and then I keep it on an album in my phone.
Look at this.
And then, then once I'm like, okay, what should I wear? I'll pull an outfit from the top that I haven't worn in a while, and I'll drag it down to the bottom to remind myself what I've worn. But I also do Rent the Runway, which helps a lot.
Do you do this for colors too? Like say, hey, I wore a similar color at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I did have a news director once where I wore some orange and red in 1 week, and she was like, "You have worn this? Have you worn the same dress all week?" And I was
Women
like,
have it difficult.
I was like, no.
Is Rent the Runway, is it so you have different dresses?
Yeah, you can pay a monthly fee, and there's different levels, and it's great because I can rent
variety.
Yeah,
I
winter dresses, summer dresses. But we had a producer here, Christy. She don't work here anymore, but she told me what she does with her outfits. She will have them hanging in her closet. This is such a great idea. And after she wears them, she turns the hanger the other way. And then at the end of the year, if none of them are turned the other way, she gets rid of it because she hasn't worn it in a year.
That's really good.
Isn't that a great idea?
But if you're a person that needs the hangers all in the same direction, you're not going to be
right. Okay, so I want to know about you guys.
I was going to say, so Larry, what is your fashion strategy?
I need to hear this.
Seriously.
The world is awaiting.
Yeah, it's interesting because what people in this business, so for 37 years, I've worn it every day. Say a suit, or, a jacket. I have no strategy. I really don't. I mean, I have what I wear. The number.
Do you wake up in the morning to decide?
No, I used to do that at the last minute. Now it's a night before. I want to make sure. I don't want to have that worry because we only have so much time to get up and get to work. So at least I have that part. It's ready. I walk out, put it on. I used to just in the morning. I'm like, oh God, it's gonna wear socks, shoes, everything. So there was a time that I used when I first started doing this morning show. I was so worried about getting to work on time, I would actually get up really early, put on...
And go back to bed?
And lay down and not move.
But set another alarm?
Yes.
That's
so
amazing.
How do you remember what you've worn? So for me, I keep track because I would literally wear the same thing every week because my brain can't remember what I wore last week.
You don't have too many outfits.
Yeah.
You just rotate them and then you rotate the ties.
Yes. I think I told the story earlier today. We had a sports director, Jen Slaney, that many years ago wore the same jacket, a blue blazer, for 10 years here at this station. All he did was change his shirt and tie every day. And when he left here, they had it framed. They framed that.
That's great.
Well, I told you guys on air this morning, there was an anchor team. I forget where they were out of, but
I think it was Australia.
I think it was too. And people would email the female anchor, you wore that last week or whatever. And so her male counterpart decided to wear the same suit every day. I think all he did was change his tie And I think he did it for a few weeks.
Nobody noticed.
Nobody noticed. Nobody
Eugene
noticed.
said he did something like that too.
Yeah.
You just wore the same black jacket. No one says anything because you wear a white shirt or a blue shirt with a black jacket every day and change the tie and be like, oh yeah, that's great.
And white always looks sharp. Ben, how do you keep track? Oh, okay. We're going to Chris.
Pretty much, I was just like, I think I wore this. I used to be a little bit more methodical, where I would hang up my ties in a certain order. Now I just kind of guess, and I was like, I think the last time I wore this was September 14th, so I'm going to bust this out.
You have a baby now. It's like too much.
Now it's just like, as long
maybe
as
you should plan because you have a baby now.
If I remember the tie and the shirt, I'm doing great right now. So, yeah.
I definitely set out the night before. I've done that since I was in kindergarten.
Really?
I believe
I used to lay out my clothes.
I did too, though. I
used to lay out
it.
my clothes, and I put the shirt at the top, and then I have the pants coming out the bottom, then I have socks.
In kids in kindergarten?
Yeah, in kindergarten I started doing it. I actually am not that crazy about it now. Yeah, I laid it down on the floor so like I could see like the shape it would make of me.
Mr. Organization.
Oh yeah,
here.
but awesome. I don't do that anymore. That was a little crazy. But I do pick out the night before because to your point.
Yeah.
At 3 in the morning, the last thing I'm trying to do is figure out. I don't need to make any decisions. I think I've really simplified. My entire closet is nothing but navy suits.
Really? You just like navy suits?
Navy suits, yeah.
Now, is this navy or black?
This is navy.
In the navy.
And there's darker navy.
Sail the 7 seas.
There's darker navy, there's lighter navy, there's striped navy.
I made this mistake for a wedding where I was just like navy suit, but I wore a darker navy compared to like that navy. Yeah,
see, that's technically a lighter navy.
Now, see, I call that navy.
Yeah.
Well, you call
dark
yours
navy.
Yeah.
But his looks almost black to me, but I guess when you compare it to Chris's, it does not. It looks navy, yeah.
So I think
Sarah's learning so much.
But you know what? I think it's part of like that Mark Zuckerberg thing of where you just wear the same thing like all the time, and there's like really like successful people who do that.
You don't have to think about it.
You don't think about it. It's
almost like a uniform.
It's like a uniform. You just do it. And so I almost sort of adopted that sort of mentality of like, it's my closet's navy suits and blue shirts. And then I'll pick out a random tie to go along with it. And I think I also, at one point, was trying for variety and never repeat a tie for like months on end and stuff like that. But then I realized, man, that's dumb because not all those ties look good on you. Like, so not all colors look good on you. Like, stick with the colors that look best on you and stop going for, well, I haven't worn this tie in 5 months. Like, who cares? Like, just stick with the stuff that looks good.
Ties are very interesting because I have at home, I have these ties. I look at them and go, did I buy that? I think that is so ugly. And it was me who bought it.
This is making me want to clean out my closet. I need a good closet clean out.
I need to.
Melissa Banks saying, I work from home, so my choices are my 59 pair of black leggings and a million hoodies, which is basically my uniform when I'm not on air. Because on air, you just wear like pretty much a solid color dress. But if there's anything where you're like going out with friends or to dinner and you have to like pick out like a outfit, I'm terrible at that. There's too much
We should take a picture of what each one of us wears at home. At home, I look like, I mean, it's horrible. I mean, you would take up.
I don't believe that, Larry.
No, I do. Oh, it's comfortable.
I was going to say, but I've adopted the same sort of mentality at home in that I basically have a shelf full of about 20 different colored T-shirts, and I just wear one of those T-shirts, and then one of my pairs of pants or something.
Yeah.
It's very simple, very easy. So
it's like your T-shirt you wore to go get mums this weekend?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's just very simple. I've liked the idea of simplifying the decision. So maybe that's what all these men are doing. They're just trying to be simple.
Yeah. And us women are just overcomplicating it. But people need to stop giving us a hard time.
Yeah, well, you put it on a different level because people expect you, and it's every female anchor or reporter I've worked with. They're looking out for it. Yeah. So, for us, we can just get away with it. So, this is actually my oldest tie, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah. So, quick little fact there.
There you go. All right, folks, let us know. How often do you repeat an outfit? Or do you repeat outfits?
Or don't.
Maybe not.
Maybe you rent the runway.
Maybe you rent the runway. All right. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Have a great day, everybody.